morning. It's Thoughtful Thursday, and I'm James Clay. For anyone who doesn't know me, known as Battle Tested, aka to a lot of those. Thoughtful Thursday is something I don't normally do. I know I've been gone a couple weeks. Of course, you can see why I had surgery. But before I get into my thought for today, I just want to say, please like, share, and subscribe to the Battle Tested James Clay channel, and share these videos with people who may want an inspiring word, may want to be motivated. You guys know I'm a universal thinker. There is no box to me, so I can relate to many different types of people, many different religions, many different genres, many different races, out the box, if you know anything about me. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and be updated on new videos and Thoughtful Thursdays and things like that. So my thought for this week, since I'm coming back, is grateful. I was just sitting here thinking about how grateful I am within the last 2 weeks, all the wonderful people that have been there for me. Those who have visited, those when they visit have washed my dishes, did some clothes, cut my grass, taken out my trash, changed my bandages, all of those wonderful things. For those of you who haven't come by, that have sent a card, sent a text, a message, I'm grateful. I have received so much love that I don't even have time to think about those who don't like me. Have you ever just had so many, just so much love and so much going on that if there are haters out there, if there are people who walk around with a low frequency, that you don't even feel it because you're flying up there with the eagles? Of course, that's why I like eagles, but that's a thought for another day. But I just wanted to special. I'm not going to shout out everybody because that's how also you cause problems, but somebody feels like you forgot about them. But the most important person is my baby sister, Angie. Harlandria Angie K. Roberts, aka Beasley, only to me. Y'all better not call her Beasley, she'll get mad at you. But she's been there every step of the way, and if she couldn't be there, she made sure that someone was here, and I'm grateful for that. I just love everybody. My progress is good. I got my stitches out yesterday, so I'm pretty much on my own now, as far as I don't need anyone to help me change my bandages and everything. So I got to learn how to start getting around here by myself. My range of motion and mobility is a couple weeks advanced, of course, because those of you know I get out and I go walking every morning. I add my steps up every week. I'm up to 6,000 steps, which is a little under 3 miles. So I have exercises to do and stretches to do. I am grateful for a great doctor, and Dr. Eric Fester, Premier Hospital, Premier Miami Valley South. He's amazing. His assistant and nurse, Jordan, is amazing. My physical therapist, Wesley J. Horn, awesome guy, great personality. The ladies think he's a superhero. He is a handsome young man. And just the whole staff at Premier Health Orthopedics and Physical Therapy, they have treated me like family. They are my family. Been hanging out with them for a while, so I have a great, just great people, man. I don't have nothing to complain about. This right here is out of my control, and you guys know I always say You may not be able to control everything that's going on around you, but what you can control is your attitude, your choices, and surrounding yourself with quality people. And I have done that, which has made this experience somewhat of frustrating at times, but I've had these great quality people who have bounced me back and prayed for me. I'm grateful for church families at Grace United Methodist Church, at McKinley United Methodist Church, at Church for All People, even my wonderful church family up there in Miami County, Blessed Lifestyle Ministries. All of you have just been amazing, all in community. See, here I go. I'm starting to shoot out people again. I've just had people from everywhere. And I will tell y'all this. It attests to, Bible says, if you want friends, you must first show yourself friendly. So, and y'all wouldn't believe it, and I'm going to get into something here in a minute, that I am an introvert. Yeah, I know. You think that I'm not, because I'm always out doing things, but I'm doing things because that is my passion. But when it comes to personal time, I like being by myself. Just me and God, me and the Spirit, just moving ahead. So I got tons of books. I've been reading a lot, and this is the one I'm reading right now. It's The Voice That Challenged the Nation, Marian Anderson. It's a biography about her life. She was an awesome singer back in the 20s and the 30s, and just by her singing, just like Sam Cooke and other people who use their gifts and talents to change a nation. Billie Holiday, y'all should do some study on some of the great singers and musicians who have used their gift and talent to sway politics or sway the way social justice is done. So it's a good book. I'm halfway through it right now. Had a wonderful friend drop this by for me. It is a wristband. It's a suicide prevention awareness badge. It says, I wear teal and purple for someone who meant the world to me. And for all of you know, that was my son, Timothy O'Brien Clay, aka Cobra Nightwolf. May he rest in heaven, and that he will always be in my heart and be in my family's heart. I love him. I love his family. I miss my grandsons. I miss Janelle, his wife, or his ex-wife, former wife, and just the whole, I miss that silliness, that smile, that craziness that he presented. So I always honor my son, and I'll never forget the impact that he had on the world and on my life. But I've been doing a study on myself. I'm going to therapy, mental therapy, and a lot of people don't believe in that or don't like that. Yes, I am black, last time I checked, and I'm a male, and I go to physical therapy because it helps and it's needed. And a good friend of mine also suggested that I go to therapy because I had been emotionally detached. And of course, a loss of my son, loss of my father, fell on off the truck, not being able to work, and most of y'all know that I'm a physically active person, and not being able to do that. 9 years in prison, 4 years in the Marine Corps. So my mind has just been constantly compartmentalized and blocked off because of hurtful things and post-traumatic things that have caused me to just lock down. And it affects my personal relationships, and it has affected my personal relationships. And due to the love that my friend had for me, she said, hey, I think you need to go see somebody. You need to talk to somebody. Because we carry our weight and our pain for so long that it becomes numb, and it becomes automatically, and it has adjusted our personality and our characters. And we don't even realize it. It's an unconscious thing that we do now. And true loved ones will say, hey, what's going on with you? And by that, I have started seeing a therapist back in April, and it has done tremendous work on me, and it has released a lot of pressure. And of course, it first dug up some things that I didn't want to deal with or didn't want to talk about, but it was necessary. And by me getting those things out, it was very, very, very painful, but it's an acceptance and feeling that pain, and then going through the stages of forgiveness. But most importantly is having someone besides your therapist to talk about that, because therapist is a set time and place. But what if you have a moment where you can't get to your therapist and you want to share those things? So I go see a therapist, physical therapist, mental therapist, and spiritual therapy. So God has really blessed me in that, and in that, through my therapist, my mental therapist, she had me do the Myers-Briggs personality type test again. And I did that a long time ago, and I kind of forgot about it. But when she brought it back and gave me my results and told me to do my homework, because I won't see her till next week, she helped me recognize a lot of things about my personality and why I do the things that I do. So I would suggest a lot of you, if you can find that online, or ask me, get a hold of me, DM me, and I can send it to you. Take the test, find out what your personality type is, and then go on YouTube and type in those letters and start learning yourself. You're good, you're bad, you're ugly, how you deal with relationships, all of those things. It's really, really helpful. Now, of course, everything doesn't apply, but with me, a lot of them did. And in my personality type, I learned how I process information is much different than some people that, much different than most people. I am the rarest of the 16 personality types, the rarest, which is 2% of the population. So, yeah, I'm a little weird. I'm a little off there. That's why there is no box. There is no box for me. So it helps me come up with these creative ideas, and so I like sharing everything that I learned. So that sharing, when that sharing happens, people think I'm an extrovert, but I'm not. I love to share new information and things that I do. I'm a social justice person to the core. I feel people. I love people. Don't always like people, and I'm weird. So the way I do things would probably rub a lot of people the wrong way, but I'm not. It's not intentional. And I always tell people that what I'm doing is not intentional. And I get myself in trouble a lot, which is another reason why I stay to myself a lot. So I learned that I gather information and I bring it in. And then once I bring it in, so it's like I scan the room, scan the environment, take it inside, process it, and then come up with ways to correct it. So in relationships, I'm scanning a person, scanning a room, and then it goes in. But then all of this stuff was being filtered through all of my pain and all of my hurt and all of my traumas. So I wasn't getting a genuine reading or interpretation of what I was taking in. And a lot of us do that. If we don't deal with our traumas and our pains and our hurts, all of that stuff is like a dirty filter. And when you put genuine, clean information or truth into a dirty filter, it's going to come out dirty. Learn yourself. Learn yourself. Understand yourself. Accept your flaws. Be self-aware. Be self-disciplined. Find your faith. And your faith is what helps you get to knowing yourself better. Everything that we do out here to better ourselves, our religions, our faiths, our jobs, our relationships, they're all to draw us closer to our spiritual side, the spirit within us. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. We get so caught up in our human experience that we forget who we are. Learn yourself. Draw within. Even if you like being out here, there's a reason why you like being out here, and some of y'all are social media gurus, and you're good at it. And you know what? We gotta. Once we start understanding ourselves, we'll stop judging these other people and allow other people to be who they are. Everyone's not the same. I don't want to get into the judging thing again, but I am very, very grateful of where I'm at this place and time in my life. And so I got a few minutes left, and I just want to get everybody up to speed of what's going on. This Saturday, August the 28th, at Grace United Methodist Church, 5 p.m. There is limited spacing, and I think we're pretty full right now. There's only room for 30, and I think we're at 27, 28. So if you haven't already RSVP with me, I would suggest you watch it online. It's going to be Hetty J. Simmons, a poetic experience, a flow from a poetic ministry. She's from Atlanta. She is a Hope Letters writer. I met Hetty through Jackie Hall Moore through Testimonies and Praise. And Jackie Hall Moore will be hosting this on her show. I will stream it live also on Battle Tested James Clay's Facebook page, not the Clay Nation page. I will, it is hosted by me and Jackie. Grace United Methodist Church is sponsored in. Also, Hope Ministries, my good friend Amelia, and Hope Ministries has donated the food, which was prepared by Dayton Cooks, which is a great culinary class right there inside of Grace. If anybody wants to be a cook or a chef, hey, that's the place to go. So I'm grateful to Grace, grateful for the Hope Ministries, Pastor Don and Grace, Amelia and Hope, Jackie and Testimonies and Praise, Hetty J. Simmons being our featured poet, and the band, my brother, Minister Leeward Purtle, Jay Smooth, Jamel Oliver, and bassman Tyrone Ruffin will be in the background providing live music for the poets and for what's going on. I give shout out to them. And Princess Dianira Garcia. I say Dianira, might be Dianira. I always call her Princess. Will be giving her testimony for the first time publicly. And my good friend and new artist, Christopher Fox, aka A Million, will be performing 2 of his songs with the band backing him up. So we're going to have a good time, and that's at Grace on the 28th from 5 to 7 p.m. in the Fellowship Hall. On Sunday morning is Redemption Sunday because it is the 5th Sunday. We will be at Grace United Methodist Church that morning. Our guest speaker is Pastor Dr. Richard Boone. He's the program coordinator for Horizon Prison Initiative in CCI as well as at London. He's a great mentor and friend to me, and a lot of who I am is because of him. He has been a blessing to me and so many other men, and so he is our guest speaker on Sunday morning Redemption Sunday service, and Heather Rogers will be our special music, and Kaylin Tiggs, Miss For America, will be coming to give us words of awareness about women incarcerated and the health situation. So that will be Sunday morning at Grace United Methodist Church at 10:30. And so I just ask you guys to come out and support Pastor Boone on Sunday morning. And just remember, you know, if you want to donate to Battle Tested Bags, I'll be grateful for that through Grace United Methodist Church or through me at Battle Tested. I'm saying a lot. It's part of my personality. And if you want to be a Hope Letters writer, come get a hold of me about that. If you want to be a speaker, you're a returning citizen, and you want to use your gifts and talents to help change the way society views returning citizens, get a hold of me, be a part of the Four Friends Project. We are coming up with some other things. If you want to be a mentor to a returning citizen, get a hold of me. And the information will be at the beginning, at the end of this video, and how to get a hold of me. Listen, there's a lot going on. This is a reentry and redemption movement here, starting in Montgomery County in Dayton, Ohio. And who knows where God is going to take us. There's a lot coming up and a lot going on. But there again, I want to go back to my original. I'm grateful. My thought is that I'm grateful to even be in this position. Everything bad ain't bad. And this is not bad. This has catapulted me into a totally different direction of what my life is and what my life should be. And sometimes we need a little nudge. What seems like something bad is something great. And it has projected me in a way that I am just truly grateful. So I've used up my time. Next week I'll be back, Lord willing. Lord keep me. I'll be back, and hopefully I'll see you 30 that's already signed up. I'll see you on Saturday night, and all of you that want to come out on Sunday morning to be a part of Redemption Sunday service. I'm looking forward to seeing you there as well. So, and if you can't make it, Grace United Methodist Church is streaming live on YouTube. Just look it up on their YouTube channel. So there again, like, share, subscribe to this channel, and you'll get all the information of what's going on. And then you ain't got to text me 10 times, because you can just always go back and watch this video. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll be seeing you soon. So remember, the battle test is not about winning or losing. It's about learning and growing from it. And you may not be able to control everything that's going on around you, but you can control your attitude, your choices, and surround yourself with quality people. God bless you all. I love you all.